Star. Are you ready?
I'm a lady.
And welcome to iDOL Days, the show about idol animes. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Star.
And today, we're not talking specifically about an anime, we're talking about a trope in idol anime, which is Christmas and Christmas songs.
It's the Christmas special, everybody.
Welcome to our iDOL Christmas special.
Yes. So as we mentioned, we kind of mentioned this at the end of the last episode, but because the holiday season is so busy, I know I'm busy as heck. Sarah, I assume, is also busy as heck. We didn't have time to watch a whole show, so we were like, hey, let's just talk about Christmas songs for a while.
I know. All the seasonal anime are wrapping up, so I have to catch up on the episodes I missed before the finales. So busy.
Yes. How many, Sarah, indulge our viewers. How many shows are you watching this season? Because you're the one who watches way more than me.
I think 6.
That is, I mean, I feel like in the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot. But compared to me, who has only watched anime for the podcast and dubbed stuff on Netflix since the start of the year, that is a lot.
Yes, and also there were a couple idol shows this year, or this season, which I just stopped watching after the first 2 so I could get it fresh for the podcast. So it would have been more.
Yeah, I've also kind of started doing the thing where it's like the new Love Live is coming out and I want to watch it, but I haven't just because I'm like, I'm going to save it for the podcast and then watch it all in one go.
That was one of them.
What happens.
I want to know what happens too, but I'm also like, I want my fresh reactions for the podcast. So all you listeners get them like brand new, fresh feelings.
It's like the fresh emotions.
The fresh emotions.
Anyway, let's talk about some freaking Christmas songs.
Woohoo.
So Sarah, I want to ask you before we get started, just in general, in your life, what's your stance on Christmas music?
I love Christmas music. I'm a Christmas music year-round type of gal. My wife is not.
I was gonna say, Athena does not seem like the type.
Yep. But I don't know. I love Christmas music. I was in orchestra like all through middle school and high school, so we played a lot of Christmas music, which is fun. It's predictable, so it's pretty easy. You don't have to practice a lot. Love Christmas music.
Yeah, I actually realized I had watching all the videos and listening to the music for this is like the first time I've really listened to Christmas music since the start of this Christmas season.
What?
Christmas is next week. So
yeah.
I mean,
well, when this podcast airs, right? It'll be right after Christmas.
No, this podcast goes up on Christmas.
Oh, shoot, you're right. Merry Christmas.
Christmas is on a Friday, and that's when our episodes go up. Ooh. That's why it was kind of fun. Is like, we're putting out our Christmas episode on Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas special.
You better listen to it on the actual holiday, or else it's gonna be a bummer. No, I'm just kidding.
Incredible. Have you gotten whammed yet, Star?
See, okay, people keep making that joke, and I don't know what that means. I feel like I've missed out on this meme.
If you hear Wham's version of their song Last Christmas at any point before Christmas, the month of December, you lose. But the rules are you have to recognize that it's Wham's Last Christmas.
Because, like, the only version of that song I know is, like, who is it? Taylor Swift? I don't know.
Oh, the newer version.
Yeah, like, I didn't realize that was even the original. Sarah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know if I know Wham's version of that song. Like, I know my classic, like, kind of blues and jazzy Christmas music and, like, the very, like, kind of solemn, like, Silent Night and whatever. And I know Carol of the Bells because I can't believe this whole orchestra is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
The whole orchestra.
Those are, like, the only Christmas songs I know are the classics because those are the ones that we play every year. And so, like, the first time I saw people joking about this was, like, us in our friend group chat. You guys were talking about the Wham Christmas song. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is, and at this point, I'm too scared to ask.
Hear me out. What if we have next December, iDOL Days, new challenge. The first time you hear a Snow Halation remix, you lose.
Well, okay.
Not the original, though. It has to be a remix. That makes it more complicated.
Okay, because in that case, then definitely yes. Because I don't know if you saw that I forget who, but someone put in our Discord the Snow Halation as sung by Goofy in our Discord chat.
That counts. That means you lose.
That counts. So yes, I've already lost in that case. Oh boy, that was a delight. I could not get through the whole song because it was just like, I couldn't even get through the first chorus. I was just like, oh, like I understand the effort that went into it, but it's too weird. I'm sorry, Goofy.
Sorry, Goofy.
Sorry, Goofy.
No Christmas for you. But we're not listening to traditional Christmas music. We're listening to iDOL music, and we're not listening to remixes. Of the iDOL music. We're listening to the iDOL music.
I mean, I would argue that one of the songs on this list is maybe a remix.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll get there. We'll get there. But before we get started, I kind of wanted to like just, we don't have to go super deep into this, but I wanted to talk a little bit about like kind of the cultural context of Christmas in Japanese media.
Yeah.
Specifically iDOL anime, because that's what I know the most about, and that's what our podcast is about.
Go for it. Tell us about KFC.
I wasn't going to, but I can do that. So here's the thing. You learn a lot when you teach in a high school for 2 years in another country. That you learn things. So Christmas is a weird one. Like, obviously there's gonna be like people who celebrate it no matter what country. I actually had a few students who were Christian. It didn't come up much. It came up like twice, specifically around Christmas season, where they helped fill in the gaps of my Bible knowledge. Because one of my adult students was like, what's the story behind Christmas? And I'm like, I have not been to church since I was 3 years old. There was a dude and his wife, and the stuff happened.
And they came down the chimney.
And they gave them presents. And yeah, no. And like, there were sheep there at some point, I think.
Sheep. That's the important part.
I don't know if it's blatantly obvious. I am not a religious person.
The sheep makes me especially happy. You gotta love Christmas animals.
Yeah. Like, okay, my experience with the religious side of Christmas, I'm not gonna get into like, oh, religion bad or oh, religion good or anything. This is just my personal experience. So I only went to church as a very small child, and my only thing that I remember about it was having to sit still for a long time, which I didn't like. Mm-hmm. But also, I remember I was in the Christmas play twice, at least twice. And I was very salty about it, specifically because I was like 3 or 4 at the time. No, I must have been a little bit older because my brother had been born already. So I was like 5 probably. And like the older kids got speaking lines in the Christmas play, and I was 5. And so the way it worked at my church was that all of the kids, like under a certain age, if you were a girl, you were an angel, and if you were a boy, you were a shepherd. And so the angels, all we had to do was just sit on the stage and look adorable for 2 hours, and it was boring as fuck. And the boys got to be the shepherds, and there was this this song where they got to run around in the audience. I'm like, what the fuck? I want to run around in the audience. Why do they get to do that? Why do I just have to sit on the stage and look cute? And it was Christmas Eve every year, and it bored me to tears. And I'm like, can we just go home now? I don't like church. I don't like church because they make me be an angel. I'm not an angel. Fuck you.
The part that I enjoy about you pointing out sheep is, so my Christmas experience is because my family grew up playing classical instruments, basically, is we would either volunteer or get hired or watch like our music teachers who were hired to play in like big giant Catholic churches, essentially. So it was kind of like a concert for us. But my favorite part is in the Alleluia chorus, you know, like the Alleluia, Alleluia. There's a part where in the English translation, they're like, we like sheep, like we are like sheep. But my favorite part is just like, we like sheep forever and ever. And I'm like, yes, I like sheep forever.
Me, Sarah, likes sheep.
Me, Sarah, likes sheep. They're so soft. Anyway.
They are very soft. Have you
Christmas
ever touched
Japan
a sheep?
Star.
I have. Yeah, so anyway, this kind of went on a tangent. But anyway, so the context that I got from that is Christmas in Japan, for some people it's a religious holiday. If you belong to that religion, then yes. But for the most part, Christmas in Japan is a secular holiday. And it's not like a spend time with your family holiday. It's a romantic holiday. Ooh. Like, Christmas Eve is the date night, apparently. Like, bigger than Valentine's Day, Christmas Eve is the romantic occasion to ask your waifu out on a date. and go somewhere fancy and eat a nice dinner. Like, that's what Christmas Eve is to them. And then actual Christmas is just, I don't fucking care, go to work. I actually had to request time off to not work on Christmas both years I was there. I ended up doing it anyway because, like, my family was in town for one and then I was back in America for the other. But it was just weird to me. It was like, I've never had to go to work on Christmas. This is a weird scenario to me. But yeah, so I mean, a lot of the thing, like, so when we're talking about Christmas songs in anime specifically, generally they don't have that religious bent. It's yay, Christmas, presents, and also romance, which kind of makes Snow Halation make a little more sense.
Yes, absolutely. It makes most of these songs make sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of these songs make sense, because like Snow Halation, Love Live, we talked about this in our episode about it, but it was written as a love song. And so I feel like in the Japanese mindset, winter and romance are more necessarily connected, because like Valentine's Day is also like, it's right at the end of winter, but their two big romantic holidays are in winter. And so it kind of makes sense that love and snow and wintertime are all kind of nestled up together in that mindset. And I was thinking about that while I was doing research for this episode, and I just thought it was really neat. Cultural context.
Da-da-da-da.
And then there's me. I just like being able to wear jackets outside and then get Christmas presents.
Yeah! Christmas presents. It's great.
Yeehaw.
And this podcast episode is our Christmas present to you!
Yay! You got a lesson about culture and some story about religious childhoods. And we're only 10 minutes in.
And sheep!
And sheep. Sheep are very important. Wake up, sheeple.
Wake up, sheeple. There's also a part in the orchestra version of Sleigh Ride where the chorus just goes horses, 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 horses. It's great. Christmas music about animals is the best. We like sheep and horses.
Sarah, I'm going to need you to do that one more time for me, please.
Horses, horses. It's like one note. Horses, horses, horses. It's the best. It's great. Look it up. It's there.
Oh, man.
I was in so many Christmas orchestra concerts, like day of Christmas, around Christmas, like go to the Catholic church and play Christmas songs.
Got it.
Yep.
What instrument? You played, like, oboe?
I play oboe and piano.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. I had to think about
It's
it.
all good.
Like, we haven't talked about
it's all good.
Shit in a while.
Yeah, my mom plays violin and my brother plays cello. My other brother is an opera singer. We all do music.
Yeah. Musical family. It's
Ding
very
dong.
cute. Oh, but also, Sarah, I just wanted to touch on this real quick. So you said you were specifically, like, your family had, like, is your family Catholic? Are you Catholic? Like, what's your bent on
My
that?
mom was raised Greek Orthodox, and she converted to Catholicism in college and raised us Catholic for the most part growing up. But, you know.
Okay, because believe it or not, this is gonna come up later.
Dun dun.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's just a weird little tidbit that I uncovered while researching for this episode, so we'll come back to that.
That's exciting.
Because I know nothing about the different religions or the different versions of Christianity. I'm just like, big shrug.
Big shrug.
I might need your input in the future as
so
part
excited.
of this episode.
Okay.
So so we asked you guys, our wonderful listeners, for your suggestions for what songs we should listen to and talk about for this episode. So I think we can just do it by series.
Sure.
So we're not having to jump around quite so much. And also, that is our way of saying that if your favorite Christmas/winter themed song is not in here, it's because we didn't get it recommended to us and we probably didn't know that it existed.
So if there are more, that means maybe we'll have a Christmas special next year.
Yeah, next year. Keep us in mind. Because, like, I uncovered a couple that were like, this is more of a love song. I'm not sure, but it's like, it's the word winter's in the title, so I don't know if that counts. Whatever.
So, Star, will you tell them about how we're gonna rate the Christmas song?
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about that, too. So while we were discussing how exactly we were going to do this episode, because Sarah and I had this idea, is like, let's just do, like, kind of a round table with two of us, Christmas theme song discussion, but, like, how are we just going to talk about them? Like, what's the shit going to be here? And so I came up with, like, a rating system for the different songs that we are going to be using. And I will warn you guys now, it's very dumb.
It's so great. It's so dumb.
But I think it's the appropriate amount of chaos that you guys have come to expect from us at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
So there are 6 items on this scale, and the last one is really only going to be important in like 2 songs.
Absolutely.
So I think we're gonna skip over the last one for most of it. So let's just call it a 5-point scale plus 1.
Yes, this is a bonus. It's extra credit.
It's extra credit if the song meets the criteria, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So the 5 elements that we will be rating each song based on. The first one is the CCC, aka the Christmas Cheer Catalyst. That is how much listening to this song makes you feel like Christmas, yay, happy good times.
Yes.
So a 1 would be there is no cheer here. This would be for songs that are like not about Christmas at all. And then a 5 would be just the emotional equivalent of blasting All I Want for Christmas Is You as maximum volume.
Yeah, 'tis the season. Makes you feel all excited.
Makes you feel all hype for Christmas season. Next is the JBF, Jingle Bell Factor. This is how much jingle bells are in the song. like
actual the bells as a
like
percussion
actual
instrument.
Jingle bells, yes. So a 1 on this scale would be there is little to no jingle bells, aka a travesty. And a 5 would be nothing but jingle bells, possibly a lethal quantity of jingle bells present in this song. I don't think any of the songs we're reviewing hit a 5.
Oh, I gave some a 5 just because of how
did you?
I figured there needed to be a 5 in the scale, right?
That's fair, yeah, but I think I can guess which ones they were. But anyway, the next one is the WFP, the Winter Feels Phenomenon. This is how much this song makes you feel like, so we had the Christmas cheer scale. This is our winter feel scale. This is for songs that like aren't necessarily about Christmas, but still get you hyped for the season of snow times and such.
Or at least make you feel like it's cold outside.
Yeah. Because, baby, it's cold outside. It's like 50 in Texas right now.
Yeah, like Sleigh Ride is not a Christmas song, but it's a winter song. That's the one with the horses.
Yeah, horses. So a 1 on the Winter Feels Phenomenon would be it may as well be summer, whereas a 5 would be I want to play in the snow now. And 5s are unfortunate specifically for us because you're in Georgia, I'm in Texas. I don't think either of us have snow right now.
It might snow on Christmas here, though.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch!
It's a maybe, though.
We got like an inch of snow last year in Texas, and it like stuck to the ground until noon the next day. My brother and I went outside at like midnight and went to go play in it.
I'm sad though. Oklahoma got snow. You just missed
Oklahoma stole our snow. Fucking rude.
Rude.
Anyway, so the next item on the scale is, I call it the DEETR scale.
DEETR.
DDER. It's the Doki Doki Emotional Reaction Scale. Instead
of DDRE, like instead of DDR Extreme, it's DDER.
The Doki Doki Emotional Reaction. So this is kind of like a bell curve, sort of. Like an inverted bell curve. So a 1 would be, I am sad and or very chilled out. This would be for songs that are like, I'm relaxed, I'm listening to this nice, peaceful song, that kind of thing. 3 is neutral, like it doesn't really affect my emotions either way. A 5 would be, my day is at least 10% happier after listening to the song. So it's kind of like you start high, you go low, and then you go back up high on a scale of 1 to 5.
Yes.
That's like the emotional range. The next one is the HMIMMWTDS scale. This is the how much it makes me want to dance scale.
Yep.
Which is my favorite.
More complicated to say the acronym.
I mean, yeah, it's the HMIMMWTDS. A 1 would be, I do not feel like dancing at all. 5 is, I am already dancing and cannot stop. Oh God, please send help. And then our last item, the bonus item that will only apply to like 2 or 3 songs, is the THP.
Most important extra credit.
Most important, especially to me emotionally. The THP is the tiny hat paradigm. Which is how many tiny hats are in the song.
Yep, absolutely.
Specifically in the context of the outfits that go along with the song.
Yes.
So a 1 would be there are no tiny hats, a 5 would be there are many tiny hats.
Exactly.
Tiny hats are very important to me as far as iDOL goes, and I don't think we've talked about this on the show ever.
I don't think so.
There was a point where I had a folder on my desktop, on my computer desktop, that was just pictures of idols and tiny hats.
Yep.
It was a supplement to so if you haven't read the history of this podcast on our website and you haven't picked it up from past episodes, I used to run a panel about iDOL anime at like cons around Texas, and at one point I had like 10 minutes left and I'm like, hey, I've got 10 minutes left in this panel, I'm just gonna show you guys a bunch of pictures of iDOL characters in tiny hats.
Yep.
Tiny hats are the best thing you can have in an iDOL costume, and if anyone disagrees, I will fight you on the stairs behind the school.
Behind the crab shack.
I'll fight you behind the crab shack at noon tomorrow. Enjoy your Christmas episode while you can, you plebs. I'm gonna wear all my tiny hats simultaneously and then beat you up behind the crab shack the day after Christmas. Be ready.
Is this just Team Fortress 2?
Yeah. IF2. iDOL Fortress 2.
iDOL Fortress 2. Okay, Star, let's get into it.
Yes, we've been talking for 20 minutes and have not talked about any Christmas songs so far. Okay, let me scroll back up to the start of my document. So, in a move that I don't think anyone could have possibly anticipated ever, we are starting with Idolmaster.
Woohoo!
Also because it has the most readily available Christmas music, so there's like 5 or 6 songs in here, so it makes sense to start with the big one and work our way down.
Let's do it.
So our focus first is going to be on songs that have been in the anime. And there's 2, possibly 3, because I forget if Large Size Party was in the anime or not. I don't think it was.
I don't remember.
But I feel like it could have snuck in there. So the first one is not a Christmas song, so we're starting off on a great note. But it is a Winterfeel song. This is Little Match Girl.
Yep.
Can you hear it now? It goes tonight like a little witchy down there. Kiss me about it.
It's not a very Christmassy song, but it's very much in the sad/dramatic wintry aesthetic. The lyrics kind of follow the storyline of the Little Match Girl fairy tale.
Yep.
And this song was in the anime for like 50 seconds, like on the Christmas, it's either in the Christmas episode or somewhere around there, where Yukiho, Makoto, and Haruka did this song at a concert for like 15 seconds.
Yes.
And I'm excited about it because the costumes that go with this outfit are cute as hell.
They're super cute.
They're so cute. I want to cosplay these.
Yeah.
They're like white and light blue, and they've got a bunch of like snowflake motifs all over them. They're really, really cute.
They have like a gradient on their sleeve. Very cute.
Yeah, and like the blue boots, they're very cute.
Yeah.
And like little pom-poms and stuff like that. But yeah, so this song is kind of like classic Idolmaster fare. It's been around for a while. This song is in the game, and the dance is very... It's not like the best dance in the world, but I've definitely watched the video of this choreography enough to know it mostly just from memory.
Yeah, go Star.
That's me with a lot of Idolmaster songs. I went through a phase that I never truly exited out of, but I would spend like hours just watching videos from the Idolmaster 2 on YouTube.
Incredible. So
Yep.
let's get into our ratings then, yeah?
Why don't you start, Sarah, because I just talked a lot.
So, Christmas cheer, CCC. What would you give it, Star?
I mean, like a 1. It's not really a Christmas song.
That's true. I gave it a 2 just because the outfits feel like they could be a little Christmassy. Because they got like the fluffy,
fair.
like the little Santa fluff. The song not as much, but I'm like the stage and the outfits, maybe a touch.
Yeah, I feel like this one's definitely more of a Winterfeels song than a
Yes.
Christmas cheer song.
Yes.
Like Winterfeels, I would rate it very high, like a 4 or a 5.
Absolutely. I was just thinking Christmas cheer specifically because of the fluff on the outfits.
Okay,
'Cause of outfits.
I disagree, but I will acknowledge your opinion. Jingle bells.
There's no jingle bells.
There's not. There's some like Christmassy sort of sounding chimes, but
Yeah.
no actual jingle bells.
Needs
really.
more sleigh bell.
Need more, to paraphrase a certain SNL skit, needs more jingle bell.
Needs more jingle bell.
Doki Doki evaluation. Sarah, how does this song make you feel?
It made me feel sad. It's a 1. It's on the high emotional sad side.
Yeah? I'd give this one a 2. Like, not as sad as it could have made me, but still sad.
Yes, that's fair.
Because I feel like the tone of the song, like, it's very much like it's kind of a relaxing song, but especially near the chorus, it does kind of get, like, a little bit more pumped up, empowering sort of thing. It's still a sad song, but, like, there's more of kind of, like, an emotional resonance. It's like, I'm sad, but this is still a good song, and I kind of want to dance.
That's fair, but I will quote a translated lyric.
Uh-oh.
There's nobody left. This cold night is lonely. I have been gazing at the moon and sinking into darkness.
That's some Kingdom Hearts shit right there.
Yeah, it's really sad. It's all about how, like, I'm like the little match girl, you're gonna kiss me, and then we're gonna be alone and apart forever. And it's like, okay, Merry Christmas.
Okay, Merry fucking Christmas, everybody. Yeehaw! Oh, man.
So, how much did it make you want to dance, Star?
Well, I already mentioned that I almost entirely know the choreography just from watching the video so many times, so I'd give this one like a 4.
I'll give it a 4 too. It was a jam. I was tapping my foot.
It's a jam. It's a true jam. And then Tiny Hats, not a NA. No tiny hats here.
No tiny hats.
There's like some cute little snowflake hair accessories, but no actual tiny hats here.
We'll have to continue our quests. Technically, I would say Little Match Girl is probably a little before the whole tiny hat era. So.
Yeah. There was definitely like an onset of tiny hats that came after the main iDOL boom, I would argue.
Yes, absolutely.
We're talking about this like it's a legitimate science.
Oh yes, the tiny hat paradigm.
Tiny hats are serious business, you guys.
And that was Little Match Girl, our ratings.
Okay, first song, done!
First one done.
Second song, so next one is also Idolmaster, is also in the anime. This was the ending song of the Christmas episode. This is Merry. Which is my favorite song on this list, aside from maybe
cute.
Snow Halation. I adore this song.
I love this song. I was so excited when it got put in Theater Days.
Yeah. So Theater Days is the Idolmaster Million Live mobile game. Sarah and I have both played it since it came out. Mm-hmm. And I think like the first year that the game was released, they actually put this in there. As like a song, and so it got a dance, and it got like a special edition with 2 of the Million Live characters, Kana and Shiho, actually. Mm-hmm. Kind of the hate ship, if you guys remember our movie episode.
Frenemies,
because a lot of people ship them, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Enemies to lovers.
Yep. So this song is just, it's great. I love this song. I listened to it a bunch. Like, so Idolmaster, there is actually an entire Christmas song album, of just like Idolmaster Christmas music. And I used to have it downloaded to my computer and I can't find it anymore and I'm so sad.
Oh no!
But this was definitely my favorite there, on that album. And I definitely spent several Christmases just listening to it on loop.
You know what would be fun, Star? What if we made a YouTube playlist of our episode?
Aw, that would be fun, yeah.
But maybe also in our Discord, we'll put in a playlist.
That way people can follow along. It'll be a little bit tricky because actually a couple of these videos got removed from YouTube, but... And there's also the one Udapri song that looks like an absolute potato.
I found a better version of that, so...
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, so this one got added to the Million Live mobile game. The outfits are cute as hell.
So cute.
Like, they're not my favorite Idolmaster Christmas outfits, because there have been several of them. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely up there. It's extremely cute. They've got, like, the little ribbons, and kind of, like, the red and white and fluffy outfits. They're so fucking cute!
They're so good.
But yeah, and just, like, the song is really sweet. There's a lot of jingle bells. Mm-hmm. Just good Christmas emotion. So let's talk about the ratings.
All right.
Christmas cheer!
I think they say Merry Christmas every other line.
Yeah, it's doing good Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I mean, that's the chorus.
Yeah.
So I think if we give this one anything but a 5, we're just wrong.
Yeah, because it's all Christmas. Merry
it's just
Christmas.
a fucking, it's very blatantly a Christmas song.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the spirit.
Let's do it.
Do it. So definitely a 5 for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Jingle bells.
I mean, there's
Jingle
a lot
bell
of
factor.
bells.
There's a lot of bells, but they're not specifically jingle bells.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I would, I'd be able to like give this one just a little bit of leeway though, because it rated so high on the Christmas cheer factor. I'd give this one like a 3 or a 4.
I gave it a 3 too.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, WPFP, Winter Feels Phenomenon.
I mean, it's so cute. It's not, there's some lyrics that have to do with winter, but not a lot. But the outfits are really wintry. So maybe a 4.
Yeah. So there's a lot of these songs where like Christmas cheer and winter feels are gonna kind of go hand in hand, because it's like you feel winter feels because it's Christmas and Christmas is in winter. Sorry to all the Australians listening to our podcast. So yeah, it's like if it rates high on Christmas cheer, it's probably gonna rate pretty high on the winter feels.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's like, it makes me feel wintry in the terms of Christmas is in winter and this is a Christmas song, but it's not like specifically, I feel nostalgic for winter listening to this music.
Yes.
I'd give this one like a 4.
Yeah, makes sense. I would say also it probably is helped on by the fact, again, their outfits are fluffy, they're wearing gloves, they have boots, they're
Yes.
as equipped as idols wearing skirts can be for winter.
Yes. Okay, the Doki Doki emotional reaction.
I feel so happy.
I just wrote in big capital letters warm nostalgic dokis for my girls, and
I
then
love
gave it a 5.
Yeah, I gave it a 5. It's sparkly, it's festive, they're jumping around on the stage. So happy.
It's very cute. And then under how much it makes me want to dance, I just wrote yes.
Yes, it's also a 5. Like this is it's the dance is really cute. The song's really upbeat. I feel like this would make a great like DDR song.
Oh
Like,
my god, it would.
Right? It has like the little bit of like the Eurobeat feeling. It's so cute.
Yeah. Unfortunately though, tiny hats.
No extra credit, no tiny hats.
No extra credit on tiny hats paradigm.
It's a shame.
Okay, so those are the 2 that have appeared in the anime.
Mm-hmm.
So the next 3 for mainline Idolmaster are not in the anime. They're either in the game. I think, yeah, all the rest of these 3 are in the game. Games. So like either the rhythm games or the console games or what have you. Maybe several, because like Idolmaster has so much DLC.
So many.
So many DLCs. So the first one is, I believe this was also on that Christmas album I mentioned. It's Large Size Party.
街中の人呼んじゃって私の部屋でパーティーしようさあ寂しい顔の君も元気にし
Which is not a song that I ever thought too much about. But it is pretty fun.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's a cute song.
Yeah, so it starts off like, it's got like kind of like a half verse at the very beginning where it starts off like kind of very soft and Christmassy, and then as soon as the first verse kicks in, we get this banging guitar riff,
and then the beat
and
drops.
and the beat drops. And you just like, it's like this funky guitar, like
奇跡が起きそう
I can't do it from memory, but it's very good.
It's so good.
Yeah, so as far as the ratings go, Christmas Cheer, I would say it's less obviously a Christmas song compared to Merry, but it's still very good. It's still very cute. The word Christmas is still in the lyrics.
Yes. And the point of the song is that you're having a party because it's Christmas.
Yeah.
So maybe like I put 3.5 to 4.
Yeah, I would give it like a 3 or a 4, yeah.
So 3.5. Star, what about the Jingle Bell factor? JBF.
The JBF, so there's a sprinkle of jingle bells right at the beginning, along with like the continuation. Like there's some cute chimes that aren't specifically jingle bells. I'd give this like a 3.
Yeah,
it's
that makes
had
sense.
the most jingle bells out of any of the songs we've talked about so far.
I will agree with your 3.
Cool.
What about Winter Feels?
Winter feels, see the thing is like, I feel like this is the part where the rockin' guitar riff kind of works against it.
I agree.
because it doesn't, like, the doesn't say winter to me. It says, I'm having a fucking party with my friends, and it could be in any season.
I agree.
So, like, without understanding the lyrics, it doesn't feel like a winter song.
It's
so
true.
I'd rate this one kind of low. I give this like a 2. 2 or 3.
I'll say 3. Like, some of the lyrics are like, hey, it's snowing, so we're gonna have a party inside. But then it's still like, hey, it's just a party. Like, it's Christmas. It's party. It's
Party
Christmas.
rock is in the house tonight.
All right, Doki Doki reaction.
I wrote, fills my heart with joy.
Oh, God. So high
but,
side
like,
of the bell curve.
Yeah, I like this song less than Mary, but it's still good, so I'd give it like a 4.
I'll agree with the 4. I felt more personally neutral about the song, but it is on the happier side.
Yeah, it's cute. I'd jam to it.
Yeah. Which, speaking of, how much does it make you want to dance?
I would say this one makes me specifically more dancey than Mary, just because of all the sick, funky guitar riffs. I want to just, like, jam to those. I want to air guitar in my kitchen while doing the dishes. And then Tiny Hats.
No Tiny Hats.
We're gonna get some fucking Tiny Hats eventually, Sarah. We just have to believe.
Oh, we'll get there. Oh, for sure.
Oh, yes, for sure. So the next one is a song that was introduced, I believe, as DLC in Idolmaster One for All, which is my favorite of all the Idolmaster games.
Oh.
For the PS3. It was back when the game still had mechanics and wasn't just a rhythm game with plot. I'll die mad about that. But so the song is, I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation, apologies in advance. Shizuka no yoru o negayo, which translates to something.
It's a wish upon a quiet night.
Thank you for doing the research for me, Sarah.
I have the wiki up. Yeah, we're good.
Good. You're more prepared than I am. So this is, we mentioned earlier about how kind of like in the context, snow, winter love songs kind of go hand in hand. And so this is our first, like, specific instance of that. This is very much kind of like a melodramatic ballad love song. So I would rate this pretty low on the jingle bells and Christmas cheer factor because it's not a Christmas song and there's no jingle bells in it.
I wrote less Christmas cheer and feels more like the beginning of, like, Let It Go, you know, like the snow blows white on the mountain tonight. It's kind of like that, but idle.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Also, so unfortunately, I linked you, not the best video. So in Idolmaster, the video games, you can set, like, generally you can do, the choreography changes based on how many performers you set in the song. So you could have a song be a solo, a duet, a trio, or a quintet, but only some songs have quintets. This one maxes out at a trio. And the song I linked in our Google document was a solo, but if you have it as a trio, you've got your soloist just kind of singing, you going ham in the corner, but then the other two are just, like, doing this very, very, like, romantic, like, dance around each other the entire time.
So you can put your ship in there.
Yeah, so I've seen a lot of Yukihiro Makoto ships in the background of these videos, with Chihaya just going ham in the front and singing, and the other two are just like, we're gay in the background, we're gay in the background, this is representation.
I mean, same.
But it's good. I do like this song. It's just kind of slow. So it's not a song I would, like, actively seek out. But it's good.
Let's go specifically into our rating system.
Well, Christmas cheer and jingle bells, I think we can rate them pretty low on both because it's a winter song. It's not a Christmas song. Winter feels. I just wrote, it's cold outside and I'm sad about it.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's the beginning of the Elsa song. It's very winter. I gave it a 5. It feels like it's Frozen. We're in Frozen right now. Yep. Chihaya is Elsa.
I'll say for context, the video I linked to Sarah was specifically the Chihaya solo of this song.
And she's
I felt
Elsa.
like she's emo. It's snowing and she's sad about it.
And she's blue.
And she blue. Doki Doki evaluation.
I'm gonna put it on the low, high, like a 1, right? Like, it's very emotional, it's very slow, it's very sad, but it gives you emotions.
Yeah, it's like I'm sad and or chilled out. Definitely both of those.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
How much it makes me want to dance scale? I'd give it a 1, which is not bad. We should specify that like a 1 on our scales are not necessarily bad. It's just a different
scale.
Aspects of the song, so it really doesn't make me want to dance at all. I just want to sit down and listen to it and enjoy it.
Absolutely.
And be emo and stare out the window of a train in the wintertime.
It's definitely more of a ballad, for sure.
For sure. And then, unfortunately, once again, tiny hats.
There's no tiny hats.
No.
But we'll get there.
So,
we'll get to some.
We'll get there.
Hats.
I promise you guys, we're gonna have some tiny hats in this. I promise you, we will have tiny hats.
We will have tiny hats.
There
it's
will
important.
be tiny hats eventually. You guys just gotta stick with us.
Oh yes, I will say though, with all of the ones that are on theater days, my best girl has 2 tiny hat outfits. So maybe technically they could have tiny hats. They're Christmas outfits.
Schrodinger's tiny hats.
Schrodinger's tiny hats.
It's like sometimes there are tiny hats depending on which outfit you make the girls wear while they're performing said song.
Exactly.
But I'm basing the tiny hat paradigm on whether or not tiny hats are the default.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and then the last song of original Idolmaster is Kami-sama no Birthday.
Such a good title.
It's God's birthday, which is like,
so
I
cute.
feel like you're a little bit off on your religious references, but you tried.
No, they're right. Like, as far as it goes, it's probably actually theologically the standard right now. So yeah, no, they're good.
All right, I'll take your word for it. My notes for this one were like, it's weirdly a little bit religious for a Japanese song, but I can rock with it. This is not my favorite song, though. Of the ones we've talked about so far, this one's probably my least favorite. It's not bad. It's just kind of weird.
Yep, makes sense. It's about celebrating Christmas, but because you're celebrating Christmas, you fall in love. And that's kind of the lyrics.
And there was something in the lyrics about, like, let's celebrate the sacred birthday or whatever. Yeah, so
let's
it's like,
God's
okay,
birthday.
they're definitely alluding to Jesus. There's some Jesus allusions here.
Yep.
It's like playing I Spy, but with the religious metaphors and idol anime music.
Absolutely. So Christmas cheer, how Christmassy do you think it is?
I mean, despite everything, this one, I would rate this pretty high.
Yeah, it's pretty
on the Christmas cheer scale. I wouldn't give it a 5 because it's not, like, explicitly about Christmas. I'd give it, like, a 4.
Yes, I give it a 4 too.
Jingle bells. I just wrote so many.
There's so many. I gave this one a 5. There's constant bells. It's constantly jingle belling. This was one of my 5s.
Yep.
There's a bell on every note.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair, yeah. There is jingle bells aplenty.
There are so many bells.
We hear the sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Horses, 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 horses. Oh man, okay. Winter feels
I actually gave it high because looking at the lyrics, some of it was kind of implying that you're getting married and like it was like kind of like the white wedding dress was like the white snow, which I think is kind of cute. I gave it a 3.5.
Okay, yeah. I'd give this one like a 3.
Yeah.
Because, like, it definitely feels like a Christmas song, but, like, the actual winter aesthetic is maybe a little less than previous ones.
Yes. Less than some of the others that we'll definitely get to, also.
Yeah. Also, just, like, some of the instrumentals are just, like, a little weird. Like, it's kind of tonally a weird song. Like, it's not bad. It's just odd sometimes.
Yep. What about your Doki Doki reaction?
So I wrote, it's okay, but I didn't really feel any truly strong emotions while listening to it, so I'd give this one like a 3.
I gave it a 4, just because, again, the lyrics
4 is
get
also
kind of
fair.
cute. but
Yeah.
it's not as like
It's not as
everything is happy.
iconic.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not as iconic as other songs on the list, I believe.
Agreed.
How much does it make you want to dance, Sarah?
I said a 3. Like, the tempo gets upbeat, but like it's kind of weird. Like, it feels like it's slightly slower than I want it to be.
Yeah, the BPM's a little low.
Yeah.
What I would say is like so this song is in the video game, so there is choreography to it, and the choreography is really boring.
Yes. The choreography
It's just mostly a lot of
boring.
sidestepping and just kind of like steps to the left, step to the right, step to the left, that kind of thing, like for the whole song. And then just kind of like wave with your hand, hold that pose, and sidestep, and sidestep.
Yep.
It's like you could watch it once and know the entire choreography. It's that kind of thing. But like if I'm just listening to the song, like I'll bob my head a bit. Like it's not a boring song. It's just kind of
Yep. Agreed.
And then, once again, Idolmaster Original has failed us in the Tiny Hats department, unfortunately. In the context of Christmas and winter theme songs,
We're at a loss.
we are at a loss for Tiny Hats.
Yep.
But it will not stay that way forever.
Nope. We'll get there. And that's
Yes.
original Idolmaster. Those are the songs we have this year from Idolmaster.
Well, not quite. We have Idolmaster Cinderella Girls next.
So 765/Million Live is done. Cinderella
Yes.
Girls is next.
Yeah, so we haven't done an episode on Cinderella Girls yet, but we're definitely going to, because it's so good.
It's so good. It's so good.
That one's gonna be like, I'm not sure if that's gonna be a me episode or a both of us episode, but I've been itching to rewatch it, so that one's probably gonna happen at some point before, like, that one's happening soon. I don't know when, but eventually.
Yes.
So the first song, and then I should say, all of these songs, none of them are in the anime. These are all from the mobile game, which is Idolmaster Cinderella Girls Starlight Stage, which I played for a while and then stopped.
I played for a while and stopped because I didn't get any SSRs. Like, I played for the first full year, and like it was before they started giving out freebies. And I like saved up my crystals and I did my pulls and I got one SSR that was like a permanent and not a limited. And I'm like, rage on that stall. It's better now though. They give away freebies now.
Yeah, for me, I kind of dropped out of this one a little bit. Especially, like, I just wasn't playing it a lot, and then once Million Life came out, I just kind of dropped this one completely because the Million Life game has so many quality of life adjustments that just make playing the game so much easier.
It makes it so you can play the game without playing the game, which is how Star likes to play games.
I like my games with no gameplay.
Auto live on.
Yeah, we don't have to specifically get into, like... Listen, mobile games are a time commitment and I'm a busy person.
But you play them.
Alright? If a mobile game does not have an auto battle, or in this case, an auto live system, I can't play it. Talk to me about Arknights, and the only reason I stuck with that one so long is because once you beat a stage, you can just hit autopilot when you're grinding for levels.
There you go.
It was awesome. Why can't every game do that?
There you go.
I don't have time to spend 30 minutes every couple hours playing a rhythm game.
Mm-hmm.
Just let it do itself. I spent many nights lying awake trying to think of how I could build a robot that would play rhythm games for me.
And that's how Star plays my rhythm games.
I'm not joking either. I'm not big into mobile games.
So what's our first song, though, from Cinderella Girls?
Yeah, so the first song from Cinderella Girls, the mobile game, is Snow Wings. Which is a song they released, it was a couple of years ago. I want to say maybe it was like the first Christmas the game was
it was
out.
on the game pretty early. It's definitely one of the earlier Cinderella Girls songs.
Yeah, it was like, I think the first Christmas that the game had been released.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's really cute. I like it.
It's so cute. This is definitely one of the songs I remember from back when I did play Cinderella Girls. It's super cute. Mm-hmm. So Christmas cheer. What do you feel, Star?
It feels like a Christmas song, but the lyrics are more like, I like winter.
Yep.
Yay. But it, like, if you just listen to it without knowing the lyrics, you can tell this is a Christmas song.
And also the outfits look really Christmassy. They again have the kind of
They
Santa
look like
motif.
Little candy canes, Sarah.
They're so
They're
cute.
mostly white, and they've got like some little red plaid accents and like little bows. It's so cute.
And also the stage is very Christmassy too. There's presents and
Yes.
reindeer and snowflakes.
Yes. But yeah, so I wouldn't give this. I'd maybe give this one like a 4.5.
Yes, I agree.
I dock a point because the lyrics don't really have anything to do with Christmas, but like everything else aesthetically, it's a Christmas song. It's
Yes,
fine.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Jingle bell factor.
Yes.
Yes, there are bells. I gave it a 3 because they're only at opportune moments. Like, it's like every once in a while it'll be like a chink chink. And you're like, okay, there are bells here.
Yeah, I wrote it's like, it's mostly in the chorus.
Yes.
Just like a little bit of accent jingles.
Supplementary jingles.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Winter feels.
I mean, this is another one where like the winter feels kind of come from the fact that it is a Christmas song.
Yes, absolutely.
Though so there are like a 4.
There are the lyrics in English, "Wing of Snow." So you're like, okay.
Wing of a snow, shining.
So there's definitely snow mentioned. It's pretty wintry.
Yeah, I'd give this one like a 4 or a 5.
I'll agree with a 4.
Yeah. Doki Doki Evaluation.
I'm gonna give it a 5 because I think it's really cute. It's one of the ones I remember.
Really cute.
The lyrics tell a story. Like, it's really cute. Like, it goes from, like, you meet someone, and then, like, it's snowing, and then you fall in love, and it's like, oh, it's not just a chorus. It's, like, a whole thing.
Yeah, I'd give this one a 5. It's cute.
It's
I
so
like
cute.
it. Like you said, it's one of the ones that's, like, really memorable.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of, like, sticks with you for a while after you've listened to it, and part of that may be because it's a song in a rhythm game and you have to play it multiple times trying to get the full combo, but it's fine!
It's fine. And then how much does it make you want to dance, Star?
Very much. I'd give this one, like, a 4.
I agree. I just wrote down, I love it. I didn't have a number, but I love it. It's so cute.
I just wrote, like, I just wrote chair dancing, because, like, when you're, like, sitting in a chair doing your work, but you still want to jam a little bit, you kind of just, like, do a little shoulder shimmy.
Yep.
It's chair dancing. This is a chair dance song.
I agree. So...
There are no tiny hats here, unfortunately.
I was going to say, that's the big unfortunate part. There ain't no tiny hats.
There ain't no tiny hats
Not
here.
here.
Ain't no tiny hats here. Moving on. So the second and last one for Idolmaster is Frost. Which is a song that was released on the mobile game after I stopped playing it.
Same here.
But the good thing about this one is that I wrote in my notes, my baby now is here.
Yeah, she is.
So Cinderella girls, now Camilla is my favorite Cinderella girl, and she's big and she's fluffy, and she's got big fluffy hair,
Big fluffy
and like a
eyebrows.
big bun on the back of her head, big eyebrows, so I feel a kinship with her. Strong eyebrows have to stick together, you know. But yeah, so like this is it's a good song, and my best girl is here, so you know I'm gonna like it. But it's similar to some other Idolmaster songs. This is not a Christmas song. This is a winter themed song.
Absolutely. Christmas cheer
Christmas
is low.
cheer, no. Jingle bells, no. Winter feels high.
Yes.
Like 5 on the winter feels.
So they do have some like of the chimes. So like maybe like I'll give 1.5 for the jingle bells.
For the jingle bells?
Yeah, because
That's
there's
fair.
like some chimes.
Yeah.
A little sparkly.
Like Jingle Bell adjacent.
Exactly. Winter feels, though, definitely 5. The song is all about coldness and frost and it being windy and cold. And then, like, the MV is so pretty.
Yes.
It's like you're in a winter forest and they're just, like, dancing in this winter forest.
Yeah, but so the thing about this mobile game is, like, you can change what outfits they're wearing depending on just, like, which SSRs you have. And in the video that I found, and specifically linked in our Google Doc, half of the characters are wearing, like, uber short skirts and no sleeves, and I'm like, babies, put some clothes on.
Yeah, because it looks so cold.
Put a jacket on, babies! You
It
gotta
looks
get
so
chilly!
cold.
You gotta get chilly, little babies! You gotta put on a sweater
Yeah.
or something! So winter feels definitely very high. I'd give this
Definitely.
one a 5 for the winter feels. Doki Doki emotional reaction.
it's emotional and sad in the ballady way, I would say, but not as much as like, you know, some other ones. So maybe like a 2.
I'd give this one like a 2. Like it's kind of a solemn song, but it's got a beat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I wrote, this feels like a song you'd listen to while watching snow outside the window and being emo about it.
Yeah, definitely.
And then also on the how much it makes me want to dance scale, I don't want to dance, I want to sit and be emo by the window.
Yeah, absolutely. It still has like a beat to it though. Like it's not as solid of a ballad, so I gave that one a 2 also. Like you could dance if you wanted to. But more of like the sway way.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they ain't no friends of mine. Love Live is next.
Woohoo! Let's get into Love Live.
Yes, specifically because we're going to talk about Snow Halation next.
Yeah.
Finally, Sarah, the quest is over. We found tiny hats.
We found tiny hats. And also, just while we get into Snow Halation, it's also Snow Halation's 10-year anniversary.
Oh, shit, really?
Happy 10 years to the song Snow Halation.
Happy birthday, song.
Happy birthday. I think its anniversary is the 22nd or 23rd of December. So, happy 10 years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Snow Halation's in 5th grade.
Aww. What a time to be in school.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, people are going to listen to this podcast in like 10 years, and they're not going to understand all of our deep cultural references of what a shit show this year has been so far.
That's very optimistic of you, thinking that people will be alive in 10 years. Whoop, whoop.
Sarah!
Waiting for that zombie apocalypse / meteor in a couple months. We'll see how it goes.
We're trying to record a cutesy idol anime podcast. You can't talk about the apocalypse here. No. That's illegal.
Okay.
Go to jail.
There's a meteor that's gonna come.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I've never played Monopoly. Snow Halation.
Snow Halation.
I just wrote underneath it, it's a classique.
It is the classic idol Christmas song. This is why this is our Wham equivalent. It's memed on constantly. Like, people do Snow Halation remixes every Christmas. People, like, spoof them into YouTube poops. Snow Halation.
Isn't there, like, a Snoop Dogg remix or something?
Probably.
I feel like I've seen... No, that's what it was. I had a friend in college who was very, very into, like, Space Jam covers of different songs, and so there's definitely a Space Jam Snow Halation cover out there on YouTube. Oh yeah, it was your friend too. You know who I'm talking about.
This one's for you, Patrick.
Yep. I feel like we should put in just like a tiny sample of the lyrics from that one, just sneak it in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, so getting into the video, these are probably my favorite Muse outfits. Like, out of all of them, these are my favorites. If I was going to cosplay Muse, I would want to do these.
They're so cute. They're so cute. Mm-hmm. The whole thing. I think we talked about how cute these outfits were when we did the episode, but so
probably.
Cute. They have little pom-poms. They're pink.
Yeah, they're all like a little bit different. Some people have like little capelet, some of them have skirts, and some of them have shorts. My favorite, so Maki's is my favorite, except for the hat.
I understand.
I'm sorry, Maki, the hat is dumb. You need to take that off.
Or you
need to take it off or shrink it.
I was gonna say, take her hat and then just make it a tiny hat. He did it.
If you made it a tiny hat, it would be much cuter. But she's just got like a full bowler fedora, and I'm like, Maki, take that off.
Yes, unfortunately,
take that off, please.
We have a tiny hat, but there's only one.
Yeah, Nozomi is our tiny hat representation. But at least there's one.
She's the
as
trendsetter.
Opposed to none. She's the trendsetter. She's got a tiny little red top hat.
All right, let's get into the ratings. Christmas cheer.
Yes. I wouldn't give this one too high of a Christmas cheer because it's not really a Christmas song. It's a winter love song.
I will agree, except I will argue that when you think of Christmas idol songs, even though the lyrics aren't Christmas, you think of Snow Halation, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Culturally,
I'd give this like a 2 or a 3.
I'm going to fight for that 3.
All right, you fight for the 3. Fight you behind the crab shack tomorrow at noon.
Jingle bells.
So many.
There's so many. This one was a 5 for me too.
Yes,
it starts
absolutely
and ends
5.
with these bells.
Jingle bells, snow halation time, ching ching. Winter feels a lot.
6.
Many.
It's 6 out of our 5 scale. It starts getting cold. You listen to snow halation.
Yep, you listen to snow halation in the summertime, and it drops the temperature by 10 degrees.
Oh yes, and again, the MV in the show, like the video in the show when this happens. First of all, the stage was beautiful, right? Like with the sparkly lights.
It's so pretty.
But it's like snowing and they're all wintry and like the episode of the anime is really winter, which probably affects how I'm feeling about this, but very winter.
But yeah, so like I didn't brush up on the anime version. I brushed up on just like the original music video.
Yes.
And like even in the music video, yeah, there's like they're running around, they're playing in the snow. The set was a lot more elaborate in the anime, but like it's still good in the original music video.
Yeah, it's
like, it's
so
not
cute.
bad.
Absolutely.
It's just that the anime version went ham with them lights.
Yeah, it was so pretty.
So good. Doki Doki emotional reaction 5.
5.
5. 5.
Absolutely. Though again, remixes sometimes go into like the like transcendent territory.
Oh god, yeah.
How much does it make you want to dance?
Okay, so here's the thing. I actually do know this choreography.
So a lot.
So 5.
5, we agree.
Like I haven't done this dance in like 3 years. I still remember most of the choreography.
I mean, it's snow halation. How could you not?
Dodoki de Sarima my
And then
like
finally,
I could definitely do the chorus from memory. I don't know
yes.
about the rest of it, but
And then finally, Tiny Hat Paradigm. We have our first tiny hat, guys.
our first tiny hat of the season.
There is one
It's
tiny
Wham, but for hats.
hat. Wham hats. Except you win. You don't lose. You win every time you see a tiny hat.
I mean, yeah, you summed it up pretty good there, Sora.
You're winning.
Definitely. But yeah, so Nozomi has the tiny hat representation here, but Umi has a beret, which is very cute.
It's very cute.
And then Maki has a bowler fedora, which is not as cute. It would be much cuter if you shrank it by 50% and put it on the side of her head.
Agreed.
Just saying. Just saying, Maki. Like, if I was gonna cosplay Muse, I would either do Maki or Honoka in this outfit, because they're both, like, Honoka's is good, but Maki's got, like, the purple shirt, and it's really cute.
You just gotta shrink that hat.
You just gotta shrink that hat. Shrink it! Shrink it down!
Yep, shrink it down. Take the scale, shrink it down from the corner. There we go. Better hat.
Yep. Hold shift so it doesn't get weirdly skinny.
Oh, but that'd be funny. Or really tall.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Snow Halation Dimmadome. Alright, so that's it for Original Love Live. I feel like there's probably some more winter-themed songs. We just don't know them because no one else suggested them.
Gotta submit.
So maybe for next year, submit to us your Love Live songs. Next time. So we're moving on to Love Live Sunshine.
Boo, boo, boo.
The only one that was really winter themed was Awaken the Power.
Because it was in the anime Hokkaido episode.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you take it out of the context of the anime,
Yep.
it's really not a winter song
It's super
anymore.
duper not. It's a pretty song.
Super not. It's a good song. I love it. It's a wonderful song. It kind of starts slow and then ramps up. It's not a winter song.
Yep.
The only reason it's a winter song, the only reason it even made it into this list is because it's winter when they perform it, and they perform it outside.
Yep. So, Christmas cheer?
None.
Yeah, 1. Jingle bells. No jingle
None.
bells. Winter feels.
Low.
Low. Like, a little bit. Only if you were watching it in the anime.
Yeah, you take it out of the context of the anime, it's not a winter song anymore.
No, it's absolutely not.
Mm-mm. Doki Doki Evaluation. It's a good jam.
It's a great jam, and it's all happy. It's like you're
Yeah.
getting motivated and making yourself a better person. So,
Yeah,
yay.
I'd give it like a 4 or a 5.
Yeah,
It's a good jam.
job. How much it makes you want to dance?
Hell yeah.
Heck
5.
yeah. It makes you want a
Easily.
headbang. Like, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Actually did have to learn the dance for this recently, so
you had
good
to.
jam.
Mysterious.
Listen,
What did you do, Star?
by the time this episode is out, it's already gonna it will have already happened by the time
You gonna
this
share with
episode
us?
goes up.
Huh?
I don't no.
Okay. Fair.
Listen, I have my secret idol life. Don't worry about
Your
it.
secret Hannah Montana life. You're like Tokia.
No. Stop. Cease and desist.
And tiny hats.
Anyway.
I don't.
None.
Yeah.
Well, maybe there were. I don't remember the outfits to this song very well.
In the anime, yeah.
There may have been. I feel like we'd be doing it a disservice, though. I'm gonna look it up really quick.
Yeah, let's do
I don't
it.
think there were any tiny hats.
Tiny hats. Let's see.
Yeah, they've got like little hair accessories. Rico's got a beret, but it's a regular size beret.
So normal hats.
Oh, Yohane has she's got the mini fedora.
There's a tiny hat.
There's a tiny hat. Confirmed. Here,
Tiny
I'm gonna
hat
copy
confirmed.
this. I'm gonna copy this into the Discord so you can see it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see these tiny.
She's got the better version. She's got what Maki should have had in Snow Halation.
Woohoo!
Oh, and I guess Rico's it's like a newsboy hat
Yeah, it's more
almost. It's a
newsboy.
beret, but it's got a brim.
Yes. Very cute.
It's just a little weird because I'm trying to look at videos or pictures and they're all from really far away. So I'm like, is that a hat? Is that a hat? I can't tell.
Give us this tiny hat.
Give me the tiny hats. Damn it. But yeah, I think the rest of them just have little flowers in their hair, little accessories or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any other tiny hats.
Yeah.
But we have one. We have the Love Live Sunshine tiny hat representation. Go.
Yeah, we did it. But we'll
did
move
it.
on because this one's kind of doesn't even count.
Yeah. it counts by context, but
Only
that's
in
about
context. So let's
Yeah.
get some more sunshine, but these are not from the anime. They're from the rhythm
Yeah.
game.
it. So the first one is Jingle Bells ga Tomaranai.
勇気出して声かけちゃえ I wish Merry Merry Christmas ほらみんなを呼んでパーティーしたいじゃない
Hey guys, guess what?
What?
We found the tiny hats. This is the ultimate tiny hats. They have
It's a
tiny
ti-
Santa hats.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Tiny
just
hat
like-
representation here is strong.
This is the chef's kiss of tiny hats. Like they have
Oh,
the tiny
yes.
top hats, they have tiny little reindeer horns, and they have little tiny itty bitty Santa hats.
And they've got little Christmas gift bows on them and little poinsettias, and they're very cute.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
I'm watching the video right now in a side tab with the volume
oh
turned
yes,
down.
absolutely.
It's very
Me
good.
too. So cute.
Love Live Christmas outfits are kind of a hit or miss for me. These are really cute.
They're so cute. And again, tiny hats. We got there.
Yes.
We made it.
Yes, tiny hats. How to instantly improve an idol outfit. Tiny,
Tiny
fucking
hats.
hats. Yes,
So,
absolutely.
Christmas cheer.
5.
Yeah, 5.
It's cute as hell.
Songs cute, outfits are cute, stage and MV are cute.
Yeah. The instrumentals don't feel as Christmassy as other songs, but I still dig it, and it's cute. So, Jingle Bell factor.
There were not many at the beginning, but they ramp up.
Yeah, I feel like there are some, but I feel like a song with Jingle Bells in the title should have more Jingle Bells.
Agreed.
Once again, needs more Jingle Bell.
I agree. It was honestly a little disappointing because I'm like, where are the jingle bells? They're saying jingle bells,
Where the
But
Jingle
where are
Bells
they?
at?
but they
Donde
kind
está los Jingle Bells?
but they only show up a little bit. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
needs more Jingle Bell.
Needs more jingle bell.
I've got a fever, and the only thing to cure it is more Jingle Bell.
more jingle bell.
Yes. Winter Feels.
This one was actually one of the rare ones that was kind of more Christmassy than wintry.
Yeah.
So
I'd give this a 3 or a 4.
I agree, a 3.
Doki Doki Emotional Reaction. It's cute!
It's so cute. I gave it a 5.
Yeah.
It just I feel
I'd give this
happy.
one a 4.5.
That's
it's not my
true.
favorite.
It's not
but it's
Snow
still very
Halation, but it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. And then for how much it makes me want to dance, I just wrote yes.
Yes, it's so cute. It's just so cheery and happy. And then
Yeah.
again, tiny hats.
Tiny hats.
Chef's
5.
kiss. We found
5.
them.
Our
They're
first 5.
Beautiful tiny Santa and top hats.
God, yes.
Absolutely.
I feel Christmas in this Chili's tonight. I feel tiny hats in this Chili's tonight.
Jingle bells, Wachamanare gave us our Christmas present.
Yes, our Christmas present is tiny hats. Thank you, Love Life.
Thank you, Love Life.
Okay, so hey Sarah, remember how I said that your knowledge of Catholicism was gonna come back?
I was wondering.
Sei naruhi no inori.
切なくなって降りない祈りの言葉不意にこぼれて
Is a song that I had never heard before it got recommended to us for this episode.
Mm-hmm.
And it gave, like, watching the video, we just found, like, a lyrics video of this on YouTube, and I saw the outfits, and I had, like, a That's So Raven, like, stare into the camera moment, and had a flashback to a friend who posted a screen cap from the video game, where it talks about the Love Live Sunshine High School is apparently a Catholic school.
Huh. I had no
Which,
idea.
like, me neither.
I know that Catholic schools in Japan, don't they tend to be like more on the international side of schools?
I have no idea.
'Cause
I
it's
have
usually-
no idea.
Huh.
I have no input on this. I just thought it was odd.
There you go.
Like an odd choice. But anyway, so like it makes this song make sense because the lyrics of this song are this is arguably the most religious
Mhm.
referencing song that we've listened to so far.
Mm-hmm.
But Sarah, I wanted your opinion on something.
Yes.
Why would a Catholic school have skirts that short?
That's a good question. Why not?
And also, I was trying to do some research on this and I ended up on like the head scratcher section of TV tropes, and someone else pointed out like Hanamaru's family like owns a shrine. Why would she go to a Catholic school?
Oh, you could go to Catholic schools just for the education.
I mean, that's fair. It was like, huh. Yeah, that was a little weird.
My
maybe.
knowledge of Catholic schools in anime is just all the Yuri I read stars, so this is not my... I don't have a really good opinion on this. My Yuri manga almost always is in Catholic all-girls schools, so here we are.
Of course it is. Of course. That's why it's an all-girls school.
Yes! And that's why you gotta ship them. That's why
Oh,
Riko's there. Riko's there for a reason.
She's there to be shipped with everyone.
She reads the same manga I do.
Oh my god, Sarah. Oh my god. Anyway, so Christmas cheer. So this one is weird, and that like it's not explicitly about like the yippee-ki-yay version of Christmas. It's explicitly like this is the Silent Night but anime.
Yeah. But it's still very Christmassy to me because of that level. So I gave it a
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, I like when I come to an iDOL anime song expecting Christmas music, this is not what I expect, so I kind of want to deduct points, but that's just my own personal opinion. And should not have any bearing on like how the scale is actually rated.
On our opinion-based podcasts.
Yeah. Opinions have no place here in our opinion-based review show. Because it's like, I want to deduct points, but it wouldn't make any sense, is that kind of thing.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Jingle bells.
Yeah, jingle bells. There's some, but there's not a lot.
I would say, but they're well-timed when they're there. They're not just hidden.
That's
So
fair, that's fair,
I give
yeah.
it a 3.5.
Yeah. Winter feels, yes.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so this one, like I said, it's kind of the silent night of anime songs. It's a lot more chill, but it's not necessarily a ballad.
It's kind of like you want to sway.
Yeah,
listen
you
to
want
it,
to
like,
sway
sway
and like
back and forth.
put a lighter in the air and just
Yeah.
kind of like vibe for a little while. Doki Doki emotional reaction.
4?
That's like a 4, yeah. Yeah, 4. Like, this is not a song that I would actively seek out and listen to just on an ordinary day, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's alright.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah. I feel stronger than neutral, but it's not like the best song ever. Dance. How much it makes me want to dance? Like, not at all. This is just one of those songs where I want to sit and listen to it and maybe
Yeah.
sway a little.
I gave it 2 because of the swaying. You're like,
That's fair,
just
that's
a
fair.
Sway a little. It's a little bit of kind of dancing.
Yeah. Tiny hats. So, None. Not really, no. I'm not even sure if the song is, I don't think it's in the video game.
No, I think that
it's not in the rhythm game. I think it's in the original mobile game that was just like a tap game.
Well, what I would say is this was, from what I was researching, this was from the same album as Jingle Bells Gone Tomorrow Night.
Yeah.
But Jingle Bells Tomorrow Night was like the cover song. But this was in the same album, so like the album cover has the same cute tiny hats, but it probably doesn't count because this was not the cover song, like the main
fair.
song. So.
Yeah. In the video we watched, it was kind of like these cute white and navy outfits, and everybody had berets, but those are not tiny hats. Those are regular hats.
They're regular hats.
Regular hats.
NA. Not applicable.
NA. Not applicable. We're moving on.
Out
we're
of Love
done
Live.
With Love Live. We're done with Idolmaster. Now we're moving on to shows that Star hasn't seen.
Yeah, yet. Because
our next one is we've got one song from Bang Dream,
Yeah.
which is one I definitely want to do a Bang Dream episode. That's when's happening soon because I want to do it.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to watch it forever.
Bang Dream is cute. It's definitely like maybe idol adjacent because they're band members, but it counts.
Yeah.
We're counting it. We're doing it.
It counts. Listen, we've already discussed this. Bandame counts
Absolutely.
for the sake of the podcast.
Because otherwise we
and
wouldn't
so-
get to watch these sorts of shows. So here we are.
Yeah, and you I'm sure still want to do a K-On! Episode eventually.
I love K-On!
I do too. We gotta cosplay it someday.
Yes.
Eventually. We've been trying to since college.
Yes.
Damn it. So this song is the Bang Dream song Christmas no Uta, which is literally just translated to Christmas song. So very on the nose
And
there.
it's by the Pop and Party group inside of Bang Dream.
クリスマスには特別な気持ち言葉にしてせーので声合わせて
So this was my first time hearing this song was for this episode.
Same.
And it's kind of a jam, but I'm not sure about some of the voices of the characters singing.
That's fair.
Some of them you get like a little bit warbly, and I'm like, not sure how I feel about this anime girl voice.
But we haven't watched it yet. We don't know who they are.
I know, I can't point out which character I'm talking about because we haven't seen the show. I don't recognize any of these voices.
So
But
we'll
like
see.
me as a person with no emotional attachment, just some parts of the song were a little bit weird because it sounded like you were maybe going a little bit too hard on this Christmas song.
So let's get into Christmas song. Christmas cheer.
Yes. I mean, it's called Christmas song,
Yep.
but just because of the piece of media it comes from, it's more rockish than stereotypical Christmas songs.
Mhm.
I give it like a 3.
I'll give it a 4. Just because some of the lyrics are like, hey, it's Christmas. Let's talk about Christmas. Joy
Yeah,
to the
that's
world.
fair. it doesn't make me feel the Christmas, you
I
know?
understand. You gotta feel it in your heart.
Like I gotta feel it in my Doki Doki meter,
what
my
about
Doki machine.
Jingle Bells?
It gives us some jingle bells right away, but then not many more as the song
No,
goes on, and
they-
I thought that was a little disappointing.
They onomatopoeia jingling a lot. They go like sha 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 sha, but it's not. No,
Oh,
it's
really?
not- yeah, they're like sha 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 sha, and I think it's like onomatopoeia for like a bell ringing. But I don't know if we count that or not, right?
I don't think that counts because we need actual jingle bells.
no
We can't have
jingle
this
bells.
imitation jingle bells in here. These imposters.
Winter feels.
Eh,
Yeah, it wasn't really wintry.
Yeah, not really.
There's not a lot of winter.
I'd give it like a 2 or a 3.
Yeah, at the most, it's like mentioning that it's Christmas and the lyrics, but that's about it.
But like taken out of the context, if you don't understand the lyrics, it doesn't feel like a Christmas song.
Or if you live in Australia, like it's not winter.
Okay, you know what? There you go. This is the Australian Christmas song.
We found
there
it.
You go.
There's no winter. It's just
You're
a jam.
welcome, Australians. I don't even know if any people from Australia listen to our podcast. If you're from Australia and you listen to our podcast, join our Discord and tell us all about it.
And also, congratulations, we found you a Christmas song. That's
You're
nothing
welcome.
to do with winter.
Doki Doki emotional reaction.
I feel great. This makes me so happy.
Yeah, I'm less into this song as a whole, so I gave it like a 3.5.
Oh, I gave it a 5, so we'll average to 4.
Yeah. I feel like once I'm more familiar with these characters, I'd be able to rate it higher, but at the moment, I'm just kind of neutral on it.
That makes sense. How much does it make you want to dance?
It's all right.
I
It's
love
not like
it.
the best.
It's such a jam. I'm listening to it right now. I'm like dancing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just got it
it's
like
great.
on like low volume while you're talking to me about the song.
Constantly. Every
There
song.
you go.
Just been listening to it. Love Christmas
I should
music.
be doing that. But I don't want a bunch of clicky click. I don't want a bunch of clicky clicks in my audio.
I
Because my
understand.
mouse is really loud. And then tiny hats.
There aren't any tiny hats.
Not that I can see. Like, I don't exactly know how the Bang Dream mobile game works. I don't think this song was in the anime. Could be wrong. Again, we haven't watched it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I did not find any evidence of tiny hats, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So if I am wrong, join our Discord and tell us about it.
Yeah. Send us pictures.
We would love to be, specifically in the context of tiny hats, we would love to be proven wrong.
Absolutely. Send us
'Cause I would love
pictures
to
of cute Christmas outfits, please.
Sarah, what if we just opened a channel in the Discord called Show Us Your Pictures of Tiny Hats?
Why don't we already have that channel is my question.
I feel like we need one. We can do that after we're done recording.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's the only one we have for Bang Dream. Again, there may be more. This is the only one we know about because that was the only one submitted to us. So we're moving on to our next series, which is Udapri.
Welcome, Udapri!
Welcome to Boytown,
Welcome
USA.
to Boytown, USA!
Yeah, so we've got 2 for Udapri. The first one is Winter Blossom.
てゆく愛をありがとうバイバイ my dear
Which I liked more than I expected to.
I know.
Okay, so this song features, I think his name is I. He's a character who must come in a later season.
I assume so.
I assume so.
I assume so.
Because yeah, like I see pictures of him, but I don't know what his deal is because we haven't watched that far. We've only watched season 1. I did not expect his voice.
No, it's definitely very high pitched.
Yeah, it's high pitched, but like not in an annoying anime character
No.
way. It's like it's nice.
It's so good. It's so
It's like
soothing.
soft and kind of high pitched, and yeah, it's very soothing. I'm like, huh, this is not the sound I was expecting out of this song, but I'll take it
Agreed.
and I'll listen to it and I'll enjoy the shit out of it. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, I wrote it's very soft. It's got a lot of piano. It's just a pleasant experience.
It is.
But getting into the ratings, Christmas cheer.
There's not Christmas. Give it a 1.
It's not a Christmas song.
No,
Give
it's
it a
definitely
1.
winter.
Jingle bells. I don't believe that there are
I didn't
any.
hear any jingle bells.
Winter feels. Yes.
5, like so much winter.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
cold, it's wintry, just like the way that the music sounds like, you know, you're having like maybe a hard winter and you're remembering back on 2020 and you're a little sad, but you're a little hopeful for the future. It's very wintry.
Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Doki Doki emotional reaction. I'd give this a 1.
Yeah.
I am sad and or chilled out.
I am
definitely
both sad and chill.
I wrote soft, chill, lo-fi beats to stare out the snow and be emo to.
There you go.
And then how much it makes me want to dance, I wish to sit.
Yes, it's definitely on the not dance, more chill and listen to side of things.
Yes. And then no tiny hats here.
That we know
but
of.
I'm okay with that, because now that we know of, we could be proven wrong, but I did not see any tiny hats in the lyric video that we watched for this.
Yes, we don't know if it's in the anime or not. If it is, and they're all wearing tiny hats, please send us pictures of these boys wearing tiny hats.
I want equal rights for tiny hats.
I know that there are iDOLs with tiny hats. I want to see them.
I know they're out there. Where are they?
Where are they?
What's that song? It's like, somewhere out there, there's a tiny hat.
There you go.
On an idol's head. I don't actually know that song. I'm just making shit up
Even
at this
better.
point. And then the second Udapri song, I'm not laughing because of the song, I'm laughing because of the circumstances we watched this video in. So someone told us in our Discord that we should look up Shining Star Xmas for Udapri.
出会えた奇跡をメリークリスマスみんなをハッピーにクリスマス
Now the song is good. The video, I assume, is good.
Yes.
But the only one I could find on YouTube
There you go.
is such such a potato quality.
Yes, the one you linked is so bad.
It's the only one I could find.
I sent you
Sarah.
another one just now, Star.
It's the only one I could find on YouTube, and it was 144p. It was like trying to watch a video on a potato.
It was so bad. I found a better version. I should have sent it to you. I just sent it to you now.
Thank you.
You can see clearly whether or not they're wearing tiny hats.
You can actually see their faces here.
I know.
Instead of just vague blobs and shapes.
There are better quality videos out there, don't worry.
Wow, there they are.
We see the boys.
Wow, but now that I can actually see them, what is it? This is a Miku Miku dance video.
Yeah, it might be.
This isn't official. What is this?
I don't know.
No, like Sarah, it says MMD MV in the title. Like,
so the original video was this that we saw. So who knows what the actual clothes are?
But we saw this at 144p.
Yes, we did. We saw an MMD at 144p.
It's like, wow, I can actually see like their faces and their outfits and like anything. Wow, it's amazing.
We did it.
What technology can do. I'm sorry. This song caused me emotional distress only because I could not find a higher quality video of it.
But aside from that, let's start rating Christmas cheer.
Yes, Christmas cheer. Yeah.
Yeah, I give it a 4.
Yeah.
They keep saying Merry Christmas about how it's Merry Christmassy.
I'm just distracted, like, actually watching this video now.
I understand.
You can actually see them. Incredible.
Isn't that so exciting, Star?
I see so many boys I don't recognize.
I know. I assume
will show up in
seasons.
the future.
Yeah.
Future boys. Starish and Quartet Night, so I guess those are like later boys.
Must be.
People in the Discord keep telling me that the brown-haired one is gonna be in my salad greenie bowl, and I'm like, okay, well, we gotta get there first,
we gotta
pals,
get there.
and I'll take your word for it.
We'll get there. Don't worry. One day.
Get there. So yeah, Christmas cheer, yes,
definitely.
It's a little bit like this wasn't my favorite song in the universe,
yeah,
but I feel like it's a little slow. It's like a little bit generic, but it's not bad.
Mm-hmm. It's cute.
I give it like a 3 or a 4. Jingle bells. There's not really.
No, I heard some chimes, but that's about it.
Yeah. Winter feels.
4? The lyrics get pretty like, hey, it's winter, it's cold, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cute.
Yeah, I feel like this is one that gets dragged up because it is a Christmas song. Christmas equals winter, so it's one of those situations again. But yeah, like it's there.
Yeah.
Doki Doki emotional reaction.
4. It made me feel hopeful and like happy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this would be a nice song to put on like while you're decorating your tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very like things feel positive and moving.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
That's
like
the
the
voice.
The boys' voices are so nice. Like they harmonize so nice. I like listening to them sing.
Just good boy voices.
Good boy voices indeed.
This one is another low one on the dance scale. I just kind of want to like sit in my desk and sway.
Yeah, this is again. It's like you could do stuff to it. Like you could decorate a tree to it or bake cookies to it, but not as much like get up and dance.
Oh man, I want to bake cookies. Sarah, how could you? I can't believe you've done this to me.
It's the weekend before Christmas. It's time.
Don't date the podcast, Sarah. Gosh,
it's 2 months before Christmas. Look how far ahead we are.
I wish. I still haven't started on the next show I gotta watch. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so that's the last of Udapri.
Yeah. Out of
we
the
only
boys.
had 2 for that one. And now, we're moving on to a series that I've watched a little bit of. But not too much. I think I've watched, it was a long time ago, but I watched like the first 20 episodes of this maybe. It's Aikatsu.
Welcome, Aikatsu.
Yeah, Aikatsu. A show that I would love to talk about on the podcast, but the hard thing about Aikatsu is that there's so many freaking episodes.
Yeah, we tend to go episode by episode format. So something like this, we're going to have to kind of rethink how we do it.
Yeah, we're going to have to rethink. If we ever do an Aikatsu episode, it's not going to be the same format. We're going to have to figure something else out.
Yes.
But
But
we've got 3 wintry songs in here, or 3 that were suggested to us at least. The last one, I feel like isn't really, it feels different than the other 2. Like the first one are definitely winter songs. The last one's kind of meh.
Yeah, makes sense.
But so the first one is the best one.
This is the best Christmas song I've ever heard.
So the first one is the Aikatsu version of We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
But they make it way better than the traditional one because they rap in the middle.
Yeah, it's the English version of the song, but they include a rap verse.
It's so good.
It's incredible.
And then there's this driving beat and like heckin' constant jingle bells. Like,
oh yeah,
overly
like the jingle bells
constant.
do not stop.
This is the 6 on the jingle bell scale I put down. This is the ultimate jingle bell.
That's fair. I agree with you there. Yes.
It's constant. There's no stopping the jingle bell.
You can't stop the jingle of the bells in this Christmas song all night long. But yeah, so let's get into the ratings. Christmas cheer. I mean,
it's I Wish You a Merry Christmas. Yeah.
It's We Wish You a Merry Christmas with rap verse inserts.
I mean, it's great. It's better than the original. Why are radio stations not playing this version instead?
God, radio stations,
Jeez.
Get with it. Jingle bells.
6.
We already discussed it.
There's so many.
6. Yes. Winter feels.
It's kind of, it's winter feels, but it's not, it's more winter feels because of Christmas.
Yeah,
So.
I give this like a 4.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Doki Doki emotional reaction. It was a 3, and then as soon as the rap verse hit, it's like 5.
Yeah.
5.
Specifically the rap verse, that's the 5.
Specifically
The
the
rest
rap
is a
verse.
3, so maybe average to a 4 if you're trying to actually place it for yourself, I guess.
Yeah. Because, like, okay. So my history with this song is, like, I was going through here. Before we started taking suggestions, I would just, like, type in name of idol anime I know Christmas song. And this one popped up, and as soon as I realized, it's like, oh, it's just them literally singing the English version of We Wish You a Merry Christmas, whatever. I just listened to, like, the first verse, didn't get to the rap part. And then when I came back to it for the podcast and listened to the rap verse, I'm like, has this always been there?
It's so good! It's so good!
It's a delight.
How much it makes you want to dance?
How much it makes me want to dance?
5! I want to dance specifically to the rap verse!
Yeah, so the way that this song works in the Aikatsu anime, so Aikatsu and Prepara are both kind of the same thing. There's like a 3D song at the end of every single episode. And there are like over 100 episodes of each of these, so it's a lot.
Yep.
But a lot of I keep getting them confused. A lot of Aikatsu songs, they're like on a runway. And so they kind of like dance down the runway. And so I'm imagining, like, how would I dance to this song down the runway? It's like, we wish you a Merry Christmas. And you're doing, like, flowy shit.
Yeah.
And then the rap verse hits and you're just like, freestyle.
You start dancing like you're in a club. It's so good. I love this.
It's when the beat
vast
drops.
Improvement to the original version of this song.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. All right. And then, I didn't see any tiny hats in this one, but Aikatsu will oftentimes do the same song but with different outfits. So there's a potential for tiny hats. I just didn't feel like going through every single instance of this song looking for tiny hats.
Agreed.
Schrodinger's tiny hat.
Schrodinger's tiny hat.
There could be tiny hats, but we haven't seen them.
It's a mystery.
If you know the location of tiny hats, please give us a call on our tip line.
Our tiny hat tip line.
idoldays.com/discord.
Our tiny hat tip line.
Yeah, tiny hat tip line.
Next Aikatsu song, Hello Winter Love.
Yeah, this one's cute.
It is very cute. It's like, I don't know, they're like in the link you sent us, Star, they're like on this very Christmassy stage. It's like very happy. Hello Winter Love.
Yeah. So my thing is, like, it's a little generic.
Yes, I agree.
But it's not bad. It's cute.
Yeah, agree. Christmas cheer, I gave it a 4, personally.
Yeah.
The song is very Christmassy. The outfits are super Christmassy. They're like wearing ugly sweaters, but like idol clothes.
I mean, yeah, so so you guys can reference this. We're watching the version from episode 165, which was just the first one that popped up when I Googled this song. And so you've got 3 girls in pink and 3 girls in blue, and the blue outfits are adorable.
They're pretty good. They've
pretty
got
normal.
like
the capelets and the skirts and like silver snowflakes on blue. It's very cute. But then the girls wearing pink, or like Sarah said, they're kind of wearing ugly Christmas sweaters. They've just got bows and bells kind of everywhere.
It's beautiful. I love it. Very Christmassy because of that specifically.
Yeah. It's something.
Yep. Jingle bell factor. There's no jingle bells. There's a lot of hi-hat. There's not a lot of jingle bell.
Yeah. I'm just kind of listening and grooving to this song now.
Yeah.
Winter feels phenomenon. It's wintry because it's a Christmas song, but that's what I'll give it.
Agreed. Winter
So
because of Christmas.
I'll give it like a 3.
Agreed.
3 or 4.
Doki Doki.
Doki Doki emotional reaction.
A 4. It's happy.
Like 4.
Yeah, Doki Doki, but it, again, like Star mentioned, it gets kind of generic, right? Like it feels like it's just trying to be what other, like you put Smooth on top of other idol songs.
Yeah, it's like it's exactly what you'd expect and doesn't really do anything else.
How much does it make you want to dance, Star?
I like a 3.
I agree. It's cute. There's a driving beat, but it sounds generic.
Yeah, if I were already standing up, I might do like the little shoulder shuffle.
Yeah,
but
agreed.
I'm not gonna like break out in dancing just for this song. You know,
I understand.
I have higher standards than that.
You gotta wait till Snow Halation comes on. That's your jam.
Yeah.
That's when you go on the dance floor.
Yep. Okay, and then the last one that was suggested to us is called Tsubomi. And like, I'll take your word for it that it's a winter song, but it doesn't feel like one.
The lyrics are really wintry, but that's about it.
And like, we're in the video we're watching is from Aikatsu Stars episode 34. Like, there's snow and there's snowflakes, but it doesn't feel wintry. Like, if I didn't look up the lyrics, I would not know this was supposed to be a winter song.
So Christmas cheer, not.
No.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells,
There's chimes, but that's about it. Winter
feels phenomenon, pretty low.
Unless you read the lyrics or you know the lyrics, because the lyrics are kind of
Japanese,
like. I guess the lyrics are kind of more, from what I understand, more like winter melting into spring, right? So it's kind of that transition,
sense.
which you know is wintry, but it's like end of wintry, right?
It's
like,
winter by proxy.
It's like March winter.
Yeah. So it's not like the early winter Christmas vibes.
Yes, it's more like the dead things are melting away and we're coming back to being a happy person.
Yep. Doki Doki emotional reaction.
Because of the lyrics, I put it on the happier side, so 4.
Yeah, I'd give this like a 3 or a 4.
Yeah, it's
not like my favorite song in the world, but it's not bad.
Yeah, and it's not sad. It's more happy.
Yeah.
More upbeat.
Yeah. How much it makes me want to dance scale?
3? Maybe?
Yeah.
Like the upbeat parts are fun, but then it has like slow parts. And you're like, okay, wait till the slow parts are over and we'll dance again.
Yeah. Tiny hats.
Not in the
Don't
video.
See any.
Yeah, send us your tiny hats.
If there are tiny hats associated with this song, please send them to us, because otherwise we don't know. Okay, so, next, so that's all for Aikatsu. Our last series is Wake Up Girls. And I actually did not know that this song existed, despite the fact that, like, I'm familiar with this franchise.
Oh.
Because apparently, like, I don't think this song was ever in the anime. Based on how hard it was to find a version of it to watch, it's probably not in the anime.
I understand.
I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. It's Yuki Moyo Koi no Moyo, which is, like, the snow's pattern of love or something, is the translation that I found on the Wikipedia. The YouTube video that I linked originally got taken off of YouTube.
Yep.
So I had to find a version of it on like Bilibili, which is like the Chinese video site.
Hey.
I guess the most I have to say about this one, like, it's pretty. It definitely sounds like a Wake Up Girl song. Mm-hmm. It's hard to describe. Wake Up Girls has kind of like a different vibe with their music, and it's very hard to kind of... It's not like your high-pitched voice, like, cutesy iDOL anime fare. There's something different about it, just in, like, the beat and the tone. And it's hard to describe unless you actually listen to it. But, like, this was the first time I'd ever heard this song. And, like, without the context, if you asked me what show this was from, I'm like, I'd probably be able to guess that this was a WUG song.
Oh,
which is good. You've got brand recognition.
WUG.
That said... It sounds like a WUG song, but maybe not a winter song specifically. Like, I know the lyrics are about, like, snow and falling in love and whatever. It's got a lot of saxophone in it.
It has a whole lot of saxophone.
It's got so much saxophone in it. And that's not a bad thing. It was just odd. Mm-hmm. It's like, there's a lot of saxophone here.
Here we are.
What's up with that? Yeah, so, Christmas cheer. Not really.
Not really, no.
There are some jingle bells, but they are drowned out by the gratuitous saxophone. It's not gratuitous. I'm being silly,
it's not.
But winter feels. Yeah,
with
feels
the lyrics,
wintry.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I'd give it like a 3 or a 4.
I give it a 4.
Yeah, it's not like the strongest winter feels song, but it's nice. Doki Doki emotional reaction. I'd give this like a 2.
Oh, okay.
Cause like. It's kind of chill. It's like kind of in the middle, but I don't want to say that I'm neutral about it. I just have a variety of emotions.
That makes sense. It's chill sounding, but it also is kind of happier lyrics-wise. So it's confusing. Don't know where to put it. Maybe we need like a 4, like, you know, like a graph chart, not just the bell curve.
We need a 3 variant.
Yes, we need a Z-axis.
Z-axis for your iDOL anime ratings.
Just from our non-visual medium podcast.
We're transcending into the 3rd dimension. We're truly becoming 3D now, Sarah.
No.
And then how much it makes me want to dance? I'd jam to it.
Yeah, I gave it like a 4. You know, I dance. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good jam. And then Tiny Hats.
We don't know. We don't know.
I don't think this was ever in the anime. The original video I found was concert footage, and then the only other place I could find it was just like there was no video. It was just the audio.
So if you have album cover art with the tiny hat, or you have anime footage with a tiny hat, please send us your tiny hats. We're begging.
Yeah, I don't think that Wake Up Girls has any tiny hat costumes, but I'll have to go back and rewatch it to check.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, Star, so I have a question. We've gotten through everything on our user-submitted list. But at the very bottom, you just wrote down, special Christmas surprise. And I am frightened, Star.
Okay, so see, this is the time where Star gets to be the chaotic one.
Uh-oh.
Because a couple weeks ago, while we were prepping for this episode, this was not a suggestion that anyone gave us. This is something that I found and thought it had the right to be included.
Okay.
It's not from an anime. I'll preface it by saying that. But I feel like it is relevant enough culturally that it deserves to be talked about in the episode. Okay. And if you go to our shared iDOL DAYS Podcast Google Drive, you will see an MP3 file. The file is just starspecialchristmassurprise.mp3.
Oh god.
And I am going to share a link to my Sarah now.
Oh god.
Get link. And I'm gonna need you to tell me when you hit play so that we can just sync this up. I feel like we can just play this entire thing in the episode so that our listeners can experience this along with you.
Alright. You ready, listeners?
Yes. Here. Okay, here. I'm gonna hit play at the same time as you so I can also experience this.
On your mark, get set, play. Oh my god!
So, this is a Christmas cover of Caramel Dancin'.
Star, this is the best Christmas present I could have ever asked for.
It crossed my Tumblr dashboard a couple weeks ago.
I feel so excited.
I need you to listen because it's in English.
Oh god, I'm so excited.
Listen to lyrics.
Wow.
Isn't it wonderful?
This one's also a 6 on the Jingle Bells.
Right?
It's heckin' constant.
Like, I'm sitting over here dancing as much as I can without activating my squeaky chair.
We're gonna put 6 on all of them. I'm gonna take out my own personal tiny hat and listen to it.
Come feel the heat forever and forever. I've listened to this a couple times.
Incredible.
Tear and caramel dancing, ooh, 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 ah, ah. And so so Sarah, the terrifying thing about this is I feel like that there's the potential for people to be listening to our podcast and not know what caramel dancing is.
That's true.
Because this song was the shit when we were baby weebs. And I'm not sure how much it's held up with the new generation.
That's
I don't know if Gen Z knows about caramel dancing.
I don't know. Maybe there's a Red Bar video about it. I don't know. Gen Z, where are you? Do you know about caramel dancing?
Hey, Gen Z listeners, we need you to tell us if you know what caramel dancing is. It's important.
Star, you just have to figure out a way to get this going on TikTok.
Oh my god. I haven't used TikTok in a couple weeks, but maybe this can be my comeback video.
There you go.
It's the Christmas version of caramel dancing.
Abso-heckin-lutely.
But no, yeah, this was just a gift that was thrust upon me. I still check Tumblr, like, very rarely, because I still use it for webcomic updates and stuff, and someone reblogged this, and I was like, oh, this has to be a surprise special edition for the end of the episode.
Thank you, Star. Thank you for your very special Christmas surprise.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
All right. So that's that. Did you enjoy your special spicy Christmas surprise?
I loved my Christmas surprise, Star, and I hope everyone else enjoyed our Christmas episode.
Yeah, because that's it. We're done, y'all.
Yeah.
That's our fireside Christmas music chat.
And our last episode of 2020.
Gasp.
Thank you for joining us in 2020, everyone.
Yeah.
Unless you joined us later and are listening in back episodes. Thank you for joining us in the future.
Thank you for listening to our archive from 2020.
Yes.
It's been a freaking weird year, but it was a good year for us because we started our podcast this year.
Yeah, I watched so many anime.
Yeah, our 1-year anniversary is coming up in April, and I feel like we should do something special about it.
April Fool's episode is what we're doing special
Besides
for.
the April Fool's episode, Sarah, our anniversary is April 17th, which is, like, super coincidentally also the birthday of my webcomic. So, like,
whoa,
that's an easy to remember date for me.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, I feel like you and I can talk about this more later, but I feel like we need to do something cool for the 1-year anniversary episode.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
But the fact that it's going to come right after the April Fool's episode might make that a little bit weird. Anyway, so hey Sarah, if people want to find us on the internet, where can they go?
Well, you can go to our website, which is idoldays.card.co, which is idoldays.carrd.co, or idolluminati.net.
Yeah, because Sarah bought that and it now redirects to our website.
What about
which is a delight.
What if they want to find us on social media, Star?
Yes, well, we also have social media. So if you're already on our website, there's links to all of our social media and our Discord on the website. But if you want to follow us on Instagram or Twitter, we are at iDOLDAYSPod, which is IDOLDAYSPOD on Instagram and Twitter. You should follow us there. We talk about idols. We post a few times a week. It's a good time.
And send us pictures of tiny hats.
Please.
It's so important.
Yes. We should make a gallery on our, like a secret Easter egg webpage on our website that's just the Tiny Hats gallery.
Abso-heckin-lutely.
I would be willing to curate this. I think it's important that people understand the importance of tiny hats.
User submissions are welcome.
Yes. Send us your tiny hats.
Send us your tiny hats. So Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy Snowhalation.
Mercrimus.
Merry
Crisis. Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year to all of you.
Yeah. Rest in fucking pieces 2020. Yeet that shit right out of here.
And also, I hope everyone stays safe, stays healthy, and stays loving those idols.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Hell yeah.
yeah. 'Cause even if the winter is cold and times are hard, you can just listen to some happy idol music and make everything numb the pain.
Jesus Christ. Just sing away the pain, darlings. Sing the pain away. All right. Well, this has been Idol Days. Thanks for listening, everyone. We've been Lady. See you next live.
Bye.
Bye.